Good day, and you're welcome to our YouTube channel, Channel Up, where we give you updates on true crime, mystery, and lifestyle, and a big touch of Nigerian celebrity news. Thanks for joining us. My name is Angelo Himalayas. All right. Now, if you're watching me for the first time, don't forget to do the needful. Tap the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you'll be able to see me when I drop new updates. Okay, all right. For the past 24 hours, Martin Vincent Osei, aka Very Dark Man, VDM, is in trouble again. All right, controversial human rights activist and social media influencer Martin Vincent Osei is at it this time. He's involved with a family of lawyers and legal luminaries. Of course, you should know where I'm going to. Okay, so we can say that it's VDM versus the Falanas, following Falz, the bad guy, Falana, and his father, Femi Falana, right, senior advocate of Nigeria. If you can remember, this case has lingered for a while. It also involved Bobrisky, cross-dresser Bobrisky, somehow, and many more people. All right, now the case involving these people had finally been reopened, okay, making it 3 cases now on hold against VDM. Now, the first one is the VDM versus EFCC, VDM versus Iyabo Ojo, Tonto Diki, and Sam Clef, and now VDM versus Femi Falana and family. Now, let me drop the gist. I will give you the main gist later, but let's go to the matter at hand in case you've forgotten. All right. Now, while at the court, all right, yesterday, the Falanas were seeking 500 million naira each in damages. That's Falz, the bad guy himself, and his father, Femi Falana. We are all seeking 500 million naira compensation in damages. All right. A court declaration affirming that VDM's post was harmful to their reputation, and they also sought a perpetual injunction preventing him from publishing such type of content in the near future. All right. Now, the Lagos State High Court that sat in Ikeja went on to find our one and only social media influencer and activist, Very Dark Man, about 200,000 naira. They fined him 200,000 naira, and they dismissed his preliminary objection, that is his plea of objection, in a 1 billion naira defamation suit that was filed by Femi Falana and his son, Falz, the bad guy. All right. Now, don't forget, Falz, the bad guy, is also an activist. All right. Now, Justice Fimishola Aziz ruled against the defendant's challenge, that's VDM's challenge, to the court's jurisdiction. He ordered VDM to pay 100,000 naira each to Falz, the bad guy, and his father, first of all, and to also file his defense against the defamation claims immediately. All right. Now, see as they be now, case never even start. VDM don't start to pay 200,000 naira to Falz and him papa. This case go long, go the way I see him. But I will give you the brief overview of the whole thing in case you have forgotten, so that we will know where to start and where to go from here. Okay, now this all stemmed from a video posted on IG, on Instagram, by Very Dark Man sometime in September 24 September 2024, last year. All right. It allegedly contained defamatory remarks based on audio recording by controversial cross-dresser Idris Okuneye, aka Bobrisky. All right. Now, the recording accused human rights lawyer Femi Falana, senior advocate of Nigeria, and his son, and musician and also activist, Falz, of obstructing justice and looking like they advocated for the LGBTQ movement by somehow supporting Bobrisky with little funds to pay for his release while he was allegedly held in one of the correctional facilities for naira mutilation. All right. Now, the details are, that time in 2024, VDM, after posting this viral video, accused Falz and his dad of hypocrisy. These are the main details: hypocrisy and questioning the legitimacy of their own activism. Remember, Falz is an activist, his father is a human rights activist lawyer too. Now, he referenced an audio clip in which Bobrisky, in that clip, alleged that some EFCC officers allegedly accepted a 15 million naira bribe from him in order to drop money laundering charges and claimed that a senior advocate of Nigeria and his son in that video, in that audio recording, helped him avoid prison. Now, VDM suggested that was the problem, that the Falanas were the individuals that were involved, leading to significant public backlash. This was the main issue. This was what brought out the controversy. All right. In response to that, Femi Falana and Falz filed a 1 billion naira defamation lawsuit against VDM, citing damages to their reputation. All right. Now the issue is, remember, I thought this case was done and dusted. All right. Okay. Now the Falanas want compensation. I told you of 500 million each. That's 1 billion naira in damages, and also they want a court declaration affirming that VDM's post was derogatory to their reputation and it was damaging. And they are also asking the court to tell VDM to give him, or to give VDM an injunction for him not to dish out similar content again. This is what they are asking the court to do. So this is very long. This is a very big thing for VDM. Now, they are also demanding a public apology. Apart from that, they are demanding a public apology to be published on all VDM's social media platforms, as well as in a national daily or newspaper. Now, to me, I thought that this case was over. All right, I thought it was over. You remember sometime when VDM came online and posted a video of himself dancing. Let me remind you, watch.
We no lose, oh, we don't lose. We no lose, oh, we don't lose. We no lose, oh, we don't lose. Don't play. Else, because...
All right, that was the video, and I thought the case was over at the time because he was singing, "We no lose, we no lose, we no lose." You understand? Now waiting in the sing for the video. So obviously, that case was not closed. Now the case has been reopened again, and this time around is hot. All right. Now this case, if you ask me, is a powerful reminder of how serious defamation is. All right, especially when it involves public figures and legal professionals. All right, but at the same time, it raises important questions about freedom of speech and the role of social media commentators or social commentators like Very Dark Man, all right, who often speak the truth to power in ways that others would never try. All right, while he must be mindful of the legal boundaries, of course, we also cannot ignore the impact that VDM had in sparking conversations that matter. Okay, now as we wait for the next court date on July 8th, okay, let's hope that justice is served, not just in the courtroom but in the broader fight for truth, accountability, and freedom of expression. Bob Rifki should be called in, and then he should be asked, Oga, who were the people we were talking about in this voice note? Who was this, the senior advocate of Nigeria and his son that were in this voice note? All right. Yes. Then he would explain. And then because, come on, we shouldn't play with such cases. All right. Now he's out of the country and he thinks he's very safe. But I tell you what, I don't think he's safe, because the justice system is supposed to bring him in, question him the more. All right, VDM shouldn't be in trouble because he tried to move for activism and he tried to go for a better movement. All right, so hearing people's names that could fund secretly, that could secretly fund a release of somebody from the correctional centers in the country is something that needs to be probed. Okay, so done and dusted. VDM, I think you should just try and take this off and then continue fighting. Continue the activism you've been doing, because that is what VDM is known for. All right, but VDM should also check some of his utterances in case, so that you won't get into this kind of trouble. 1 billion naira, no be here, na big money. 1 billion, 500 million to one person, 500 M to that. No be small money, but it's fine. Let's see how this case unfolds sometime in July, where it was adjourned to. All right, thank you so much for staying this far. If you've been enjoying our videos, come on, like them, share them to your friends, well-wishers, siblings, and relations at home and abroad. And then don't forget to drop comments for us in the comment section. If you feel VDM is right, or if you feel the Falanas are right, please drop comments for us in the comment section. All right, then if you'll be watching me, you know what to do. Subscribe and tap the notification bell. If you're new to, do the same, because you will be opportune to see me firsthand when I drop a new update as fresh and as trending as this. Thank you so much for staying this far. See you next time. Don't forget, my name is Angela Himalayas. Bye.